Hi and welcome back to Em's Den. We are Paul, Marie and Emily.
And this is the Turning My 10 Old Toys
into £2,000 challenge.
Well, we're back for the final week.
Woo! Week 52. Got our buddy here.
Hi.
This is Emily, our beautiful daughter. I know you're all
Thanks.
thinking, goodness me, look at what they've produced. How beautiful.
How did they do that?
How beautiful. We've made you come and join in the video.
Yeah, I'm there.
So this is week 52 of our challenge, and the challenge is turning 10 of your old toys, Emily, into £2,000. Just like that. How easy that sounds. We've been doing it for a whole year now. We've done this for a year, hun.
I know.
And it's crazy. It's crazy that it's gone so quick in one respect.
I know.
And they're so slow in others. When you look at it weekly, it's quite a long video to produce. But we've done the whole year. We've stuck with it, even though after week 2 we thought, oh my goodness me, what have we done? We've made a massive error here. But we've done a
you
whole
say
year.
we.
Yes, it was my idea. I will
Yeah.
give you that. But we've stuck with it because it was important that we wanted to do something nice for our daughter's 21st birthday, which was yesterday.
It was.
We had a lovely day out, didn't we?
We did.
Went to the beach. What did we have?
Ice cream.
Ooh, what did we have for lunch?
Harvester
Yeah.
Caribbean.
Ooh, look at us spending all our money. But then we had a Chinese
No,
as well, didn't we?
Chinese. What a great day.
Went to a couple of charity shops. It was like it was my birthday.
It was.
It was like it was my birthday. I had a lovely day.
You're welcome.
Lovely day out. So let's get to the challenge. Now what we're going to do this week, because it is the last one, we're changing it up a little bit. We're changing the routine around slightly. We're going to start with the research so that we finish on all the sort of important facts and figures, so you don't leave us partway through the video. You've got to endure this last one, the same as we have. So I'm going to put my glasses on. Now, we're going to start with the research, because every week we have done a couple of brands. Some weeks we did have exciting
we know
specials.
nothing about.
That's it. We did specials, didn't we? One week we did a jumper special. Oh, that was riveting.
Oh.
We had a trousers special. We've done all sorts over the year. We've tried to learn as much as possible.
Yeah.
And the way, you look at brands is sometimes you think, well, okay, I need to learn about brands, but how do I find these brands? And the way we've learned about brands is from watching other YouTubers. So it's important to thank these people, because they have, in their own way, they've added to our sort of videos, haven't they? Because we've learned so much from them. So we just wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to Tam & Bell Resale, to Lindsay and Alvin, who are Drink and Dive Dumpster Divers UK. I had to really concentrate on that one. To Tonks Boutique, which is James and Sarah. To Rummage Around Kieran, Bish Bash Bosh. To Married to Reselling, the lovely Faye and Simon. To Chaddy Pete and Lola. To George Ross, the legend. And the most thanks have to go to the luxury pickers, Bethany and Austin, because we have watched so many of their videos. We've met them. We've been lucky enough to meet them. I've touched them. And did anyone else see their Poshmark live that they did the other day? Absolutely amazing. They did really well. So we have taken inspiration, as we always do, from the luxury pickers, Bethany and Austin, because they are so amazing. And the two brands I've chosen are from that Poshmark live that they did. So we're going to move on to Kenzo. Kenzo is stylised as Kenzo Paris. It's a French luxury fashion house founded in 1970 by Japanese designer Kenzo Takada. I don't know if that's right. Ends every week I murder it. And it's owned by parent company LVMH. I've got that bit right. So what we do each week, because Emily, you might not know, but what we do is we look at solds on eBay. We pick a couple of days and we have a look to see how popular these brands are. So we've chosen the 30th and the 31st of May. We only look at pre-owned sold items, and what I normally do is also make it UK only, just to make it fair. And 53 Kenzo items have sold. 36 of those went for over £20. But some of the under £20 were kids' clothes, so they've sort of skewed the results slightly, because kids' clothes normally go for cheaper than adult clothes anyway. But I've picked 5 items to show you, and we're going to start with an embroidered men's medium sweatshirt This Ems went for £44.99 plus
Jeez.
£1.95 postage. Then we're going to go on to this vintage polka dot dress. This is something you'd love to wear. This was £64.95 plus £3.35 postage. Then we've got a distressed jean jacket. This is the sort of thing your nan would go, oh no, you don't want to go out wearing that. Look at all those rips. This was £30 plus £4.99. Then we've got a long sleeve men's shirt. Didn't want to miss out the old long sleeve. £27 plus £3.99 postage. And we're finishing in Ems on a Kenzo hoodie, which went for £85 as second hand. I only had one bid. £3.93 postage. It could be £3.93 or £3.95. I've written it quickly. Who knows? But
No
that
one will
gives
know.
you a brief idea of what Kenzo products go for. So yes, definitely something we'll be looking out for. Kenzo. So now we're going to go on to
If we remember.
if we can remember. Another brand, Free People. This is Bethany and Austin mentioned Free People, and I wrote it down because I like to learn. And Free People is an American bohemian apparel and lifestyle retail company that sells women's clothing, accessories, shoes, intimates, oh there you go, and swimwear. So again, I've chosen the same 2 days, the 30th and the 31st, for pre-owned items only. 36 have sold, 23 of those have gone for over £20. But I've written a note to myself, some cheap in auction. We harp on about it every week.
Every week.
Sometimes people put things on auction and they go for a fraction of their full worth. So that can skew the results slightly. But I've chosen some of these items to show you, just so you can get an idea of what Free People items do go for on eBay. This is a linen one-piece jumpsuit. It's sold for £35 plus £5.10 postage. We've got a velvet bed jacket, hun. How fancy. That sold for £48.50. You're just wearing it in bed. And £4.95 postage. We've got a maxi dress Ems. That went for £55 plus £4.69. Then we've got a batwing cardigan. I love a batwing cardigan. Covers up all your wobbly bits. £39 that went for, and £4.50 postage. And then we've got a women's jumpsuit. £55.50 with no postage. What a bargain. So that covers the items from Free People. So we've got Kenzo and Free People this week. Now, a lovely lady, I want to say Helen, but sometimes I get a bit forgetful, but I think a few videos ago, a lovely lady called Helen asked us on the brands, what brands have we actually done over these 52 weeks. So what we're going to do is flash up a picture here of all the brands in case you want to jot them down. Need to pause the video, but you're also going to put it in the comment.
Oh yeah, we'll put it in the description down below.
of the video.
Yeah.
So if anyone does want to have a look, if you're late to these videos,
or
this is the only video you've watched, then at least you get to look at the brands we've looked at. And our general sort of policy on these things is we are looking at things that we can buy for up to £5. Can we list them for over £20? That's our sort of, when we race around the charity shops, that's what we're
Obviously
aiming for.
you aim for as high as possible, but you know, that's our lowest point.
Yeah, so we sort of, this is our guide to ourselves. So I think it's now we need to move on to the business in hand. The business. How have we done, Ems, in these 52 weeks? So we have bought so far 229 items. We've sold 168 items. We have currently 58 items listed on eBay.
Our current kitty is £1,094.88.
Woo!
The listing value of those 58 items is £2,030.23. I'm looking on the books a bit further away.
Further away this week because Emily's here. I've made it challenging, haven't I? I like to challenge Paul. So we're going to run through. We have had a sale on, a 30% sale. We have also been listing on Depop. We've been listing on Poshmark. We've been doing whatever we can to sell these clothes for the end of the challenge, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
So we're going to run through. Now, obviously, when you put something on a 30% sale, you're getting less than you would originally have liked, but you're getting something.
Yes.
So the prices are a little bit cheaper than we would have liked, but it's something going into the kitty for the end of the challenge. So let's start with this EWM Isle Linen Blend Skirt. We paid £2 for this. It's sold for £19, so £13.91. It's quite a good one, hun.
That's not
going
bad.
into the kitty.
Yeah, that's cool.
We have these ASOS denim dungarees that I tried to sell to you, Em, didn't I? But they're way too long.
Yes,
Tried to sell them to you.
Trying to sell them.
So we sent them to Emily to put the money back into the kitty. That's what we're like. We paid $5.99. We sold them for £18, so £13.04 is going back into the kitty. We have this M&S ladies pink blouse. We bought this for £1. What a bargain. Love a pound row. Sold it for £8.64, so £4.88 is going back into the kitty. We have a Roham purple top that we also paid £1 for. Sold it for £8.99, so £5.18 goes back into the kitty. We've got these men's Clark's. Does that say Flex Light? It does. Men's Flex Light. Men's shoes that we paid £2 for. We sold them for £12, so £7.81 goes back into the kitty. We've got this Bowden dogtooth top. This was gorgeous. £2.75 we paid. We sold it for £11.30 and £7.20 goes back into the kitty. We've got some O'Neill cargo shorts. These were like the longer sort of shorts. We paid £5. They sold for £12.63, so £8.36 goes back into the kitty. We've got this Per Una cardigan that we paid £5 for, Ems. It's lovely, this was. £15 it sold for, and £10.42 goes back into the kitty. We've got a sea salt water's edge skirt. No idea what's called that, but there you go. £2 we paid. It sold for £14.69 with £10.15 going back into the kitty. We've got a Wallace beaded collared top. £3.99 we paid. £9 it sold for. £5.19's gone back into that kitty. We've got some M&S trousers that we paid £1.50 for. £8.49. £4.75 goes back into the kitty. We're almost there.
We're getting there.
Oh, that's a long one. I haven't even got a coffee today.
No,
We've
no.
got a Jack Wills dress we paid £1 for. Sold it for £8 and £4.32 as the kitty, gone back into the kitty. And we're finishing, as we love to finish, with a Joanna Hope dress. This was a nice, bright, vibrant dress. We paid £3 for it. It sold for £20 and 99p. So £15.64 goes back into the kitty. Whew, I've got through it. Breathe.
Breathe.
So, hun, did you want, or should we get Emily to do it? It's
So
a special. Is this figure here, Ems? This is the profit for this week.
Oh, it was £110 and 85 pence.
Woo!
Wow.
That's quite nice, that.
Yeah.
So, as it stands at this point, the last point in the challenge video, we have bought 229 items. We have sold 181 items. We currently still have 45 items hung. And what's our kitty?
So the kitty, do you want to reveal it, Ems?
That one?
Yeah.
That one there.
£1,205 and 73 pence.
And
Wow.
listing
The
value.
listing value of the current items. So 45 items still on there is £1,613 and 35 pence. So yeah.
So that is where we finish on the 10 toys aspect of the challenge.
Yeah.
Now, £1,205.73p. Some of you may be noticing that it's not the £2,000 that we set out to
We
do.
didn't quite
You might
make
have
it.
noticed that.
Yeah,
But we set
there you
out.
go.
Now, a lovely lady, Tina Con, who regularly comments on our videos, was interested in sort of the analysing it side of it. Will we be talking about what went wrong? Because obviously we wanted to get £2,000 and that's
Yes.
not even close really, is it? It's just over half.
It is.
But so we thought we'd take this opportunity to just briefly go through some of the things that we think we would have not gone, well, they have sort of gone wrong in a sense, haven't they?
Done differently.
Done differently. If we could have done it again, there's some things that we would have done differently. And I've written 3 things down. Seasons was
That was a major issue.
Yeah, we didn't even twig.
We didn't even twig, no.
When we were buying things in June, we were happily going along buying things,
Things were selling.
not realising that the
Then
autumn would
suddenly,
come along and people wouldn't
boom.
want those short sleeve shirts. It's too cold for short sleeve shirts.
Yeah, we didn't really plan very well on that side of it, did
No,
we?
as experienced resellers, we hadn't realised that with clothing you have seasons, and when it
Yeah.
gets cold, people don't want to wear summer stuff. But to be fair to us, we in the summer when we were buying these items in June, there weren't lots of pound rail jumpers, because if there were, we would have bought them
Yes.
because we love a pound rail.
Yeah.
So this is something, if you're going
Moth
to
to a
embark
flame.
on
Yes.
clothing, then you do need to sort of think of the seasons, don't you? You do need to plan ahead, and what we've now got is a couple of bin liners in our in our pub where we do the clothing, full of warmer items that we will get ready to put on in the autumn, because we now know that is something you need to factor in.
Yes.
So the other item, Hun, the other reason we haven't reached our £2,000 goal is the time. When we started in the summer, we had time off, as in we went out for days out with Emily, we went to charity shops, went sourcing on a regular basis. Then when the autumn hit, we did have to focus more on our big site, which is our what pays our wages, and obviously all the clothing, all the work, the time and the effort and the money gone into the clothing was for Emily for her birthday. So we don't get any of that. So we did have to sort of focus on the jobs.
We've still got to make sure money's coming in to pay the bills.
Yes, so more time was focused on the big store and running our business. And which meant we went out less and less, and sometimes we were only going out an hour or two a week. Yeah. And sometimes you can't source enough in that time, that the brands that you want aren't there to be sourced in that time. Yeah. And that is one of the things we had, the first few weeks we didn't have much money, and then as we started to gain money, it was just sitting there, and we were only spending a fraction of it on
what we should have done
stock.
Really. It's you need a day sourcing.
Yes, and if you've got £70, you need to spend £70 or spend as much of it as possible. Yeah. Sometimes if we had £70, we would only spend £15 because that's all we could source.
That's all we could find at the time that we had.
If we did it again, I don't know, because you can't claw back time. We do have to focus on paying ourselves wages, so that's where most of our time went. So we do feel that had a massive impact. Having the money sat there and not being able to spend it has been detrimental to the challenge. I also put knowledge down because we were new to selling clothing. Clearly it's not as easy as that. You're not going to just rock up and suddenly become the luxury pickers. You need to learn this over many years.
Knowledge. That's the thing. It's just you need so much.
You can learn so much in a year, but you can't learn.
You can't learn it all. That's the problem. And I've got no doubt we've gone through charity shops through all the rails. We've missed loads of stuff probably.
As we've been learning,
we just didn't have the knowledge of it.
But now we're a year into it and we have gained some knowledge. And for example, only this morning we sold a Whistles waistcoat that we bought 2 weeks ago for £1 at the boot sale. It sold for £25 this morning. So we have gained some knowledge, but as the challenge has gone along, obviously we're gaining it on quite a slow pace, and you don't know everything at the early stages, and now we do. It's ending. What can you do? This is life, isn't it? So yes, and to be honest with you, when we watch a hell of a lot of luxury pickers videos, because not only do you learn a lot, but they're just lovely people.
Oh, that's so funny.
But Bethany, for example, if she's got a brand, she won't always buy that brand in a shop because it's to do with seasons, it's to do with trends and all this sort of thing, and that's something we've never really touched upon because look at me, I'm not really that fashionable. I'll buy something and then have it for about 12 years until it falls apart.
I'm exactly the same.
That's how we deal with fashion. So there's a lot to learn, and hopefully in the future we will become a little bit more savvy on the trends and things like this, the styles, and so those really are the three key reasons why we didn't get to our £2,000 goal. But we did our best, didn't we, with what we had.
That's it.
So shall we move on to the person that's really pulled it out of the bag for us, which is Miss A.
Miss A.
We owe Miss A such enormous amount of gratitude because
Absolutely
she's
massive,
really she early on she knew that we weren't going to get to 2,000. Psychic Miss A, she knew, and sent us a parcel, and we were very grateful. So let's tackle Miss A, which is the spending money for. I don't know if we never mentioned it at the beginning. The whole point of it was to give Emily a 2-week holiday. There you go. Backtracking. This was going to be the spending money for that 2-week holiday. So Miss A, with the 30 items that we've bought 241 items, we've sold 151 items, and we currently have 170 items.
And the current kitty in the Miss A pot is...
Am I doing it?
You do it.
£810.31.
And the listing value of the items that are currently on eBay is £3,160.68.
So is there any breaking news? This is our last breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yes, hon, we've sold some things. Let's have a look at what we've sold for Miss A. We've sold, again, we've had the sale on, so things have gone for a little bit less than we would have liked, but we needed to shift them.
That's the thing, you've got to move it on.
So we've got this Champion Gilet. I never like saying that word, Gilet.
Body warmer.
Yeah, that's what I was for. £4.99 we paid for it. It sold for £12.63, so £8.36 goes back into the kitty. We have this Bowden pair of crop trousers. We paid £3 and £13.29 is what we sold them for, so £8.39 goes back into the kitty. We've got this debut ladies dress that we paid £3 for. We sold it for £11.89. £7.71 goes into the kitty. We have this Hobbs dress that we paid £3 for. It sold for £12.63, so £8.36 goes back into that kitty. We've got a Quicksilver men's shirt that we paid £3.50 for. That sold for £11.19, so £7.10 goes back into the kitty. We've got an Amy Childs dress that we paid £3 for. That sold for £12, so £7.81 goes back into the kitty. And finally, we're finishing on these East shoes that we paid £1.50 for, and they sold for £11, so £6.99 goes back into the kitty. But we are celebrating because these shoes sold on Depop. Woo! We sold a T-shirt that we got from Car Boot Chris. That sold, thanks Chris,
Yes.
on Depop. So we've had 2 Depop sales. We don't feel so old now.
No, we don't.
Don't feel as old
We've
now.
made it.
We've made it. Just got to get something to sell on Poshmark now. That's our next challenge.
Next challenge, that's it.
So, Emily, would you like to reveal the
The profit from those, yeah.
for Miss A?
It was £54.72.
Woo! So as
Fantastic.
it stands for Miss A, we have bought 241 items. We have sold 158 items, and we currently have still 163 items. What's our kitty? Who's doing the kitty? I know you've done it, but you've got to do it again. This is part of the format.
Well, this is the
That's different.
This is different number, look, yeah. So
Yeah.
Yes, it is,
bigger
yes.
kitty.
It's not the same. It's £865.03.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
we
listing
normally do
value.
this bit, but we've obviously glossed
I
over
know,
that this
you
week.
do. There are
Oh.
elements that Marie tends to gloss over.
Yeah, I forget. It's called forgetfulness.
So the listing value of the items that are left on eBay is £3,036.75.
Woo!
So yes, we haven't done it, but
No, but we are.
Put them
We're
together.
gonna do in a minute, Ems. We're gonna do the big lump it together and give a total for everyone. But first, I've got it on a bit of paper, so beware. We've got special thanks for the people that have really helped us in this video. Miss A, obviously a legend.
Absolute
a
legend, yeah. So generous.
But we've also got local man Mr A.
Mr. A, yes.
He donated some Cotton Traders trousers, and he popped in a couple of weeks ago with some cherry bakewells. What a legend!
Oh, absolutely.
What a legend. We've got Car Boot Chris getting 2 mentions in this video, the lucky boy, and the lovely Banana Bell. They not only did they donate some cycling jerseys, which we have sold some, but they also bought a dress. So thank you very much for your support. Very kind. My mum and dad donated some clothing to the challenge, so thank you very much. All the people that purchased something from us, ever so kind of you to support us.
Yeah, so kind, thank you.
There are a lot of people that left advice and help through the comments, in particular Andrew Collier. I want to say thank you very much to all those people. All the people that left us supportive comments on our video. I said to Paul, it'd be nice to thank you all. But when I added it all up, it was over 100
There's quite a lot of people.
We thought no one's going to want to watch that. So we just want to say thank you very much. A lot of you have been with us right from the very start.
Yes.
And there will be a lot of people that have watched these videos but have never commented. I watched videos for years and never commented. I didn't know I didn't sort of know you could comment. I'm not very technical. So all the people that have watched our videos and supported us and been there, we just want to say thank you very much for keeping us going. It was the same format for 52 weeks.
Yeah.
You've done ever so well.
You've done very well. Massive gold stars all round,
Yes.
I think, for people that
The
have,
Endurance Award goes to all of you for supporting us. It's, you know, when we started this challenge, we were only a couple of weeks in before we realised we made a massive error because it's about 4 to 5 hours to produce one of these videos, and we've done that every week for 52 weeks. So we are we are going to have an enormous sized Pimm's tonight.
Oh,
And a bit of cake, just to celebrate the fact that we've done it, we've got through it, but we are just so grateful for everyone for supporting us.
Yeah, yeah.
We are an older couple trying to learn something new.
Trying to,
Which is-
well, we are.
They got that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
We're
So
trying to
prove
teach
that you-
ourselves new tricks.
Yeah, that's it. We're trying to learn, and to be honest with you, we have really, even though we moan on about the time taken and everything, we have really enjoyed doing clothing. So much so that we've now signed up to Zip Sale. We cross-list to Depop,
Yeah.
to Poshmark.
Yeah.
We are, we've had a few sales recently where we've bought something for like £1 and sold it for £20-25.
Yeah.
And that's really nice to know that we, we're
It's
sort of
part.
doing
It's going to be part of our business.
Yeah, definitely. We're
It's gonna
keeping the
continue.
2 stores going. And I just want to learn more now. I've got that sort of, now I'm really enjoying it. I know what to look for more than I did a year ago, and really enjoy it. So yes, it's definitely shaped us and the way we're going to do things. So yes, we're just really grateful for everyone's support, because that's what sort of kept us going.
Yeah.
But now, without any further ado, we need to talk to Emily about what she would like to, spend the money on. Should we do the final reveal, and then we can touch on what you've chosen?
Yeah.
So, combined, Hun, we have bought 470 items.
Wow.
How many items, Hun, have we sold?
Oh, we've sold 339 items.
Emily, how many
Wow.
items do we have still on eBay? Yes.
208.
Before
I
we go
think-
any further, are we revealing what we're going to do with these items, or are you
Well,
doing that further?
What we're going to do is just keep going.
Yeah.
We won't be making the videos, but we've, in our SKUs from day one, we've put...
We have all
the
the
item number, and we
information
put-
and what challenge it was.
Yeah, it's either 10
relevant
Toys
to.
Challenge or Miss A Challenge, and all the SKUs that we've done for the challenge. That's how when it sells we know, because we've bought about 1,200 items of clothing in total since starting clothing in June. So,
So it's literally going to continue.
yeah, we're going to continue it.
And we'll just so the remaining clothes for the challenge will still be part of the.
Yes, those
the
items were
challenge is
bought
just
from Emily's
obviously-
toys or from what Miss A donated. So
Yeah.
they are her items, and all we will do in the future is when each month when we'll just tot up what we owe her and keep
Yeah.
that aside for her, because they are her items, and that will just carry on until they dwindle into nothing.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
how many years before we sell the last item?
Yeah, I know.
We have
It could
holidays
take
for
a
years-
long time.
Years to come, Ems.
Right.
So let's do the final kitty that the two joint together. So thanks, Miss A.
Yes.
What have they made?
Wasn't it?
You're doing it.
£2,070 and 76 pence.
Ooh, we sort of made it.
Well, we didn't make it, but we sort of
You
have,
did.
with Miss
You did.
A. We have got to.
With some major
thing. Yes. So what's the listing value of those 208 items that is still left?
Wow, there's £4,650 and 10 pence.
Now, before you think you've got holidays to come
No,
for,
no.
that we have to take the postage
Yes,
and
yeah.
the fees off, so it won't be that amount. But it will still be for 208 items. There's still a fair bit
There's
to come.
still a chunk of money there, definitely. It's just trying to get them sold, isn't it? That's
it.
thing.
So now it falls to you, Emily, to explain what you want to do with your money.
Oh.
Wow.
Alright, well, this year, because I finished uni this year, I'm mainly, throughout the summer, I'm going to be searching for jobs, I'm doing that now. So I'm going to save it all up until, maybe next year, I think, because then I can choose,
That's all right.
because then I can choose,
So-
whenever during the year. Well, not whenever, but yeah. And then I'm thinking maybe Disneyland, because they've opened up the hotels again, the big fancy one. And I loved it last time, and so I want to go back again.
We went in 2017 and had a lovely time.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was, wasn't it? And,
I'm still reeling
it's
from the price of the hot chocolate. £4.50.
It was. Sorry, how much was it?
£4.50. That was in
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah, I know. But
Oh,
that's,
it's going to be way more
It's
expensive
it'll
now.
be a lot
I know,
more
but
now.
£4.50 for hot chocolate. That was all those years ago.
Yeah.
But we had a lovely time. But of
It was
course,
amazing.
now Emily can go without us. So you can go with someone your own age. You lucky
That's
girl.
not fair.
No,
Going without us.
no, but we're a lot older, aren't we? And you're going to want to do things without us hanging around going, let's have a photo.
Yeah.
But yes, the Disney, the princessy sort of hotel.
Yeah, in Disneyland
When we
Paris.
went last time, we didn't go to that hotel because we're not made of money. We saved up for 2 years to go on that trip.
We were close.
We were
a
close.
close hotel, but it wasn't
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one. It wasn't the main one, which was actually.
We went in it.
We went
We
in
went
it.
in
We
it.
snuck
Sneaked
we
in.
sneaked in and tried to be all nonchalant that it was our hotel,
Yeah,
and had a look around and we're like, oh, next time we'll go there.
yeah.
Yes.
And then they closed it.
And they closed it. But it is reopening next year, so that's, I think, what you're planning on doing, is waiting
Yes.
for it to
I think
open and
so,
then having a
yeah.
look. Because this is the thing with Emily, where she'll be a teacher, she'll only be able to go in half term, so that's going to cost you a bit more.
Yeah, I
Um,
know that's the problem, isn't
Very
it?
expensive.
It will be
But
expensive.
it's something to look forward to, won't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And by then you might have a few hundred more pounds to go
Well,
to.
there might, yeah, there might be more.
I'm guessing that hotel, if they've refurbished it,
Oh.
they're going to
Oh,
whack
it's
that
gonna be
price
pricey.
up.
It's going to be expensive, but it
Yeah.
is, yeah, a huge Disney fan, and yeah.
What was your
it
favourite
will- it will
holiday,
be
was
It
it?
was my favourite holiday.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it, and especially we
Yeah.
went in winter time as well. It's
Yeah.
December we went.
Yeah.
And it was
It
so
snowed.
magical.
It was
fake
magical.
snowed.
It was very cold.
Oh,
Don't get me
it's
wrong,
so
it was
cold.
so
It was freezing.
cold.
It was freezing, but it was lovely.
It was cool.
Yeah, but it
£4.50
was.
though for a hot chocolate. That wasn't even large. That was just a small.
it's
When I go
Small.
back, I'll get a hot chocolate and,
and
I'll
take
tell you how
a
much
picture.
it
You go,
was
it's
now.
£12.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Yeah.
So I think
So
that sort of wraps up what you're going to do with the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
But yeah.
It's been a year-long challenge. Yes, we're going to celebrate tonight in our own little way with our big pims and our bit of cake.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just want to say thanks again. You've all made it really special, and there's been lots of weeks when we've been down and people have left supportive
Oh,
comments,
yeah,
keeping us going, and
That's it.
so
yeah.
we want to thank you all so much.
Yes.
For all of your support.
Yeah. And coming up is we started as resellers.
Yes, we hope you enjoy.